Midday, day 44, late start on the way to Valladolid. This is a 9 megawatt solar power installation. It's got three sort of banks of these huge solar panels. Well, three that I can see so far. It's the future, baby! Very nice. Oh, they're all conveniently facing in exactly the same direction as my solar panel, which hopefully you can see now. It's going down a steep hill, so I'll be a bit more careful. Yesterday did 44.8 miles, I think it was, as the crow flies, according to my Garmin. All very nice, all very well and good. I think that's my Spanish record is 3 times I've done 44 miles. We're going to go quite fast down here, so hang on tight. I'll leave the camera running, but put my hand on the handlebar. I need a helmet cam for this. Kilometres just fly by. I can't brake very well without dropping the mobile phone, so I hope a squirrel doesn't jump into the road ahead of me. It's because I've only got one hand on the brake, and I don't want to brake with just one, so we'll just have to go fast. And there's more. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Hold on to your hats, it's going to be a bumpy ride. Oh yeah! Difficult for you to tell, but I'm probably doing a speed in excess of an infinite number of miles per hour currently. Possibly as many as well, 30. Not much more than 30. 32 maybe at a push. It only seems like 50 miles an hour, really. Yeah, I'm not experienced enough at holding the mobile phone such that I can brake with my hand that's holding it. I can do it with a Garmin, but the mobile phone's an awkward shape, so a bit awkward. Anyway, now we're going at top gear, and that's me pedaling in top gear. Now we've slowed down. Hold on! So here we go. We're going to go to Valladolid today, and we started the day with only 140 miles as the crow flies to Santander. So we'll be there within about probably 4 or 5 days, I think. Bye for now. Day 44, nearly 5 o'clock, late start. Walked the dog a lot, but done about 23 miles as the crow flies so far. Yet, most importantly, yet another Spanish province is conquered. Welcome to Provincia del Palencia, as we are about to reach Palencia, the city, tomorrow. It's not that far away. It's up here and then up there. Probably within about 25k. So we'll certainly go well past that tomorrow. For the last, all today and some of yesterday, I had to navigate away from my beloved red roads, which I can normally follow for so far. So I have no cycle path here, as you can see, but it's a smaller, lesser used road, if lesser used is possible, because there weren't many cars on the other roads either. Makes you wonder whether there are that many cars outside the Spanish cities. Anyway, It's a Sunday, so all the cyclists were out first thing this morning. Haven't seen any for hours now, a couple of hours now, but in the morning I saw, well, a total of, I would guess, about 80 cyclists out in the middle of nowhere. Nearly all wearing their official team Tour de France gear, and actually some in groups of as many as 20, and some by themselves, some in smaller groups of 2s, 3s and 4s, nearly all on racing bikes, and a few mountain bikes as well in small groups, but that's not so popular. Mind you, I'm on the roads rather than the mountains, so you're less likely to see them. Anyway, I hope to do a few more miles today and keep going. It is now, as you can see, 5 to 5. I would like really to keep going till, well, 6:30 really, if I don't get to Palencia. If I'm still short of Palencia and there's plenty of trees like you see at the moment, then I've got no excuse for really not keep going, because I feel good. I don't think it's going to rain, although it's been a very cloudy day. And I'd like to maybe get up to as many as 30 miles if I could, really, rather than stop early today. Okay, that's about it then. Bye for now. Day 44, camp report. Here we are on a little hill, a little grassy hill with some nice trees here, plenty of spaces. An obedient dog. Say something, Sam. No, okay. And the road's about 30 metres down there. No one appears to own this land. Maybe not, that's not true. I'm sure they own it, but no one appears to own the land that's doing anything in particular with it that mines. There's no fences. It's fairly clean. There's not much litter here, but then again, I won't leave any. It took me 5 minutes of walking around these trees to pick the ones that I wanted to put the hammock up on. You'd think with all these trees around it would be easy, but I wanted to try to find a flat surface for my stuff, in particular for my stove, so that I could cook safely without things falling over. Now, these two trees are very much at a different level. I'll show you what I mean, in that when I walk to here, this is level with my chin. Okay, and we go to the other tree down here, which seems the same, then by the time we've gone down here, this one is level with about a foot over my head. But because of this like hollow where the water flows through here when there's rainfall, that's where they have to be to be at the same height to give a nice even place. And it's not perfectly flat down here by all means, but there's a bit of a shelf in this area to put my stuff, and I can more or less get my stove somewhere good and safe and solid there, which is really important. Otherwise, well, you risk setting fire to your underquilt and, worse still, spilling your coffee, which I don't countenance at all. I flipped that over there so that it's less visible. I've got the rather snazzy new reflective workman's jacket here that's been on top, that I decided well, over 1,000 miles ago that I wanted one like that, but I wasn't going to go and buy one, because I just knew at some point over the course of the next month or two I'd just see one on the roadside, give it a clean, and then it'd be just fine. I'm not going to wear it. It just sits on the back of my trailer. So it did take over 1,000 miles. I was in northern France when I first conceived that idea. From this side, from the roadside, this is the view that they get. Mainly camouflage stuff. I've got to do something about that blue bag, but I need that bag out at the moment. I need to get a couple more like papery carrier bags. They don't have to be expensive bags, but black would be the thing, or dark green, so that they're not so blatantly obvious. Because that will start from the road over there. If someone looks up, it's the sort of thing that can catch people's eye, which isn't what I want. I want black and dark green. My bike's not bad, it being completely black. It's just that I cover it up, not just in case of rain, but also because it helps obscure the bags and things behind it by covering it up. In this case, because of the hill, it might not do it quite as effectively as normal, but never mind. Yeah, so Today's technical hammocking tip then is to make sure you've got enough flat area for your cooking and to put your gear, because you don't want it rolling down the hill. And I've just about got enough. Bye for now. Day 44, just before dusk. I've just reviewed the video I made on the bike at about 5 o'clock, where I banged on and on and on about wanting to do 30 miles. And I've just checked my GPS, and yes, I've done 29.9 miles. God damn it, I should have gone another couple of 100 meters.